Hello and welcome to Capacity TV. My name is Saf Malik, Deputy Editor at Capacity. I'm here with two executives from Uniti, Greg Ortyl, who's the EVP and President, and John Nishimoto, who is the SVP of Strategy, Products and Marketing. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, yeah. Great to be here.
Greg?
Nice office you got here.
Thank you. Greg, as we head into 2026, what do you view as the main needs and trends of the wholesale industry, both in the US and, if you want to go even more, globally?
Yeah, so this is a big year for AI, the AI build out, kind of a once in a generation opportunity to build new digital infrastructure to support artificial intelligence. And Uniti is going to play a huge role in that, bringing fiber, high-strand-count fiber to data centers across our footprint. Obviously, those data centers are following where the power is, right? So once we identify where a data center is going, we're going to bring the fiber. The beauty is that every single one of those data centers will require high-strand-count fiber from multiple physical paths. And that's been kind of a driving force for our focus here in 2026. And although you'll hear me talk about AI 17, 20 more times here in this interview, we can't forget cloud computing. There's still an insatiable demand for more bandwidth to support cloud infrastructure, bringing 100 gig waves, 400 gig waves. We're testing 800 gig waves out to the industry to support the key data center clusters where we have them. Those are the top two that come to mind, the AI and additional support of cloud infrastructure.
John, moving to you for this next one, what do you think are the key challenges faced by the industry at the moment?
Probably keeping up with the growth. So, well, actually, I'm going to say AI again. They are that whole ecosystem and infrastructure, everything surrounding AI is driving our industry. And the biggest problem for that is getting power, like Greg said, right? So all the new data centers are going where the power is, which is a problem because it's usually not in the tier one cities that we all have infrastructure in. But that problem is actually a benefit for us because we have a lot of the infrastructure where the power in the tier two, tier three markets are. So we're expanding our networks, but just happens to be where the AI companies are going. So it's really an advantage, turning a problem into an advantage for us.
Greg, coming back to you, how is the company expanding its wholesale reach to meet current market demands? And is this changing over time?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So we just closed on our deal to merge Uniti and Windstream in August of last year. And 2026, we have several big initiatives that we've worked really closely together on with our marketing team. You'll see us in more data centers, right? We've identified some key data centers across our footprint that we don't currently have services into, so we will be proactively building into those data centers. We will be turning up more wave routes, new routes that don't exist on our network today. We will be proactively rolling out 400 gig on some routes that can only maybe do 100 gig today. So a hustle and bustle of activity here in 2026 relative to where our network's going. And I know we're going to talk a little bit about our new FastWaves product that we've just launched this week. So we're excited to talk about that as well.
Yeah, that's been one of the refreshing changes, as a merged company, because we are now able to take a much longer view and strategic view of the network, really invest, we're getting capital to invest in our network, expand. So that's been a real refreshing change from the past.
And what does this all mean for your company's Icon network?
Well, it kind of ties back in. So the Icon network is our lit network on top of our dark fiber. The things that we're talking about AI are mainly dark fiber driven, but any place where we build dark fiber, we'll light it. But the Icon network is our nationwide optical network where we provide wave services. So the investment that the expansion that Greg was just talking about into new data centers, new routes, really just continues to expand our reach, which helps not only AI, but all the cloud compute customers and some more of our traditional wholesale customers.
And Greg, you mentioned the FastWaves. Let's delve a little bit deeper into that. Could you tell us a little bit more?
Yes, so super excited about FastWaves. It's something that we've been developing for several months now, and it's frankly a product that we've missed in the marketplace. But we are all in on FastWaves this year. So what FastWaves means is that we are proactively deploying optical gear out in the network on several key long-haul wave routes. So in the past, where we've waited for an order to come in before we've gone out and acquired the optics and deployed out in the network, we're doing that proactively. We know from customer demand where those most popular routes are in our network. And so that's where we've targeted the investment. And we'll be able to turn those waves up. When we say fast waves, we mean 3 weeks or less. So 20, 21 days from the time a customer signs an order to the time we deliver those waves is in just 3 weeks or sooner. And this is a big shift in our philosophy because it does, circling back to John's point, as a combined entity, we're able to make those strategic capital investments, whereas in the past, perhaps we wouldn't have. So that's why we're out here. That's why you see all the banners with FastWaves. We've got T-shirts with FastWaves, and we're excited about launching it here at your Metro Connect show.
That's what I was kind of referencing when I said it's exciting different changes that it's afforded us to do, and that's just one of the examples.
And Uniti went through a rebrand last year. How is the company positioned in the market today following that rebrand?
Mr. Marketing can take that one.
It's really a continuation of the same. Both of our companies were really heading in the same direction, same customer base. We've known each other obviously for years. So it's really a continuation of what we've started before. Right now, the difference is strategically we can plan a lot further ahead than just 1 year. Now we can look 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead for some of the fiber builds, which gives us obviously a much longer strategic horizon to look on. And so with that, from a marketing perspective, then we could grow on top of that. We're a trusted infrastructure partner. We didn't do a ton of huge builds because the AI demand wasn't there, a few years ago. So we're really trying to build on that.
Yeah, and even though the merger didn't close until August 1 of last year, we have been in discussions for many, many months prior to that. And we were able to put a lot of thought into that rebrand. And to us, it's not just words, trusted infrastructure partner. I mean, if you don't have trust in this business, you don't have anything. If your customers can't rely on you to deliver what you said you're going to deliver and when you say you're going to deliver it, then you've got nothing, right?
And the trust is built on expertise, right, and experience, and that's the combined company brings both.
Decades of infrastructure builds, operating networks, and
optical knowledge.
Knowledge. So it's and obviously the last word in trusted infrastructure partner is partner. So we don't want to be a vendor to our customers. We really want to sit in a room and come up with, I hate to use the cliche win-win, but we really want to structure something where we shake hands. We're still customers, friends when we leave, and both of us are getting value out of the deal.
But it also goes back to everything else we were saying about the expansion, the new routes, data center expansion, FastWave. Those are all customer driven. It's not just sitting in a corner and we figure it out. So we just do it with through a partnership with our customers.
Just to end on, one from both of you. Customers are thinking about Uniti Wholesale. What do you want the key takeaway to be?
Well, we just did it.
Your trusted infrastructure partner. We kind of jumped ahead a little bit on you there, but that would be the one takeaway is when you talk about Uniti, you're talking about a business with several decades of build experience, greenfield build experience. We've been building new fiber infrastructure now for decades, right? And we've been a trusted partner for a long time. To our partners, most of our biggest customers have been customers of ours for literally decades. And as the kind of new development of the network into support for AI, 400 gig, 800 gig comes about, there's nobody better than us to be that trusted infrastructure partner in your network.
And then speed kills, right? React quickly, get back to our customers. So like we like to say, speed kills.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. And we look forward to hearing more from you guys in the future.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you.
And thank you for watching Capacity TV.